Good day, guys. Being here. Today, let's try this one. Okay, so let's start. So first, let's create I think this time, let's create a conceptual mess. Okay, so here and okay, so this one, when I first tried this one, I tried to use pattern-based family. So use divided surface with pattern-based family, but I found it very hard to adjust these patterns because when we I'll just quickly show you what I'm talking. So I'll just quickly, so 1, 2, 3 points, and create spline, and spline. Okay, so now make the reference line. So what I mean is, if I create a surface, right? And then if I try to use a pattern-based family, so it's very hard to adjust. You can, of course, you can change the angle. You can type in the number. So, and then it's just very hard to align them. So for example, this one, if I want to recreate this pattern, so I want these to align with the edge, align this with one of the edge, and I found it's just hard. Okay, I'm not sure if you know how to do it efficiently, or how to adjust. So for example, I want this edge to align with this one. So we can, but I need to work out what the angle is, and then it's just it's just not efficient enough. So what I'm going to try today is something different. Okay, so instead of use pattern-based family, today I'm going to use adaptive family to create this. So okay, so let's start. So first, let's create the shape. So I'm not going to model the whole thing, but we can try to. So if I just do a screenshot of this image, so let's try to just create this part. Okay, so maybe this. Okay, so let's start. So first, I want to make it a little bit parametric, not not fully parametric, but so at least I can demonstrate how to adjust the height or something like that. So okay, so first place one point, and actually I'm going to just place another point and use draw on world plane and place onto the horizontal world plane of this point. So this will give us a point with offset. So this way we can just type in a number. So for example, 30 meters. So now I know that if I connect these 2 points, so I have a 30-meter long line. Okay, so this can be the building height. And then the next step is we can start to place point on this line. Okay, so you can directly place point, use draw on face, or you can also use the divided path to help you. So I'm going to use divided path. So this way we can have some nodes along this line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just to work out, I just want to know how many points we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we can just use 6 points. Okay. So now I'm going to use point draw on face, I think. So and then place it onto these nodes. So now I want to have a test. So select this point, just drag this. So you should be able to see those points. They are following the nodes. Okay, good. So now let's go back here. So if you look at from the top, so it's actually quite like it looks like a if I cut it at the base here or at this level, it's actually a square shape. And then when I cut at this level, so it will be a shape like this one. Okay, so now go back here. So I'm going to maybe I'll just draw some reference line. I'll use a rectangle, draw on world plan, set world plan, and pick. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll just pick this point. So I try to pick. So tab, select this world plan of this point, and then just draw something like this. Okay, so I'm not going to make it for the parametric, so I won't add a dimension. Oh, actually, why not? It's very easy just to add a dimension here and then select them, and let's add a dimension parameter to it. So let's call it W, and instance or type doesn't really matter. So that's it. So now we can change the dimension. Oh, good. So this is one of the profile, and then we need another one here. Okay, so this one, let's just do another draw a rectangle, draw on world plan, set world plan, tab, this one. Okay, so another one, select this edge, tab, select one of this edge. Oops, so you need to delete this one. Otherwise, you won't be able to create a parameter from this. Okay, so tab, select this, delete, select these two, and just apply the W to it. So now we have, so maybe we can just go drag this to the other end, drag this so to here. Okay, so then this one, we need to place a point, draw on face, and place onto the midpoint and midpoint. Okay, so now I'm going to add more points because we will need to have a point at this endpoint. I'll use SE and another point here. So and then another point here, another point here. I think so. Connect this to that. Another point here, another point here. Okay. Okay, so this is and this is it, and then we need. So for this one, actually, I'm not sure if I can copy. Maybe I'll try to copy them. Okay, so see if it works or not. I'll just copy this one, but because this is placed onto that point, so I want to have a test. Select these reference lines and see if there's a set world plan somewhere. Here, pick world plan. I'll see if I can pick onto this. So you can see it goes up. Oh, interesting. The dimensions still there, but doesn't really matter. Just leave it. Just leave them, or unless we can change the world plan of this dimension, but I don't think we can. So just leave them, and then I just wanted to move this back. So see, it's a little bit hard to pick that point. So I'll see. No, maybe it's easier to do it on click on top and then. So we can move this back onto it. So now we have another one here, and yeah. So, but this one, because these reference lines are placed onto a point on this reference, not reference line, but divided path. So I'll see if I can select everything here. Hang on, doesn't work. That's fine. So it seems we probably, let's have another try. Doesn't work. Maybe do this. Let's Control C. Okay, doesn't work. That's fine. Yeah, I think it's probably because it's different when we use divided path. It's different to a point. So maybe let's try this one. I'll delete this divided path Okay, so now we delete all the points on this reference line, but that's fine. So we place a point, draw on face, and because I know that I need 4 points on this reference line, so each one, so select this point, I think we need to just 0.25. No, sorry, 0.2. Yeah, so this one will be 0.4, and this one will be 6. That's fine. This one can be 0.6. So we just need to select this reference line and just go back and pick work plan and pick that. That's it. So now, so you can see it's much better, I think. So now this one, these 4 reference line, once again pick. Okay, good. So now just need to add a dimension. So it seems maybe it's still there. Let's have a test. 6 meter. Yeah, so it's still there. Just overlap with this. See there, just all good. So place, we need more points. Draw on face on ISE tab, and we need another SE. So 1, 2, 3, and now this time let's try. Okay, so CC, and you will see this time we can copy it, and then we're going to pick new host. It seems we don't need that point anymore, so we can just type in 0.6. So it's much easier this way. So yeah, and also the other one here. So maybe delete that one. We don't need that. CC and select this point and pick new host. Place it here. Just make sure it's 0.8. And also this one, I don't think there's a dimension there. Just add tab, select, and create a dimension and apply that. So and then last one. So we can just copy this, select this point, pick new host, drag this point to the top, and that's it. So now we have all the points or all the all the points we need. We can start to create that shape. Okay, so this one. So first select the points and then start to create the reference lines we need. So just select 2 points and create spline, make reference line. And then this one, I think this one should go connect with this. Oh, hang on, with this one. And this one connect with this one. This one connect with, oops. And this one connect with this. This one with this. This one with this. This one with this one. And yeah. And this one with this. Oh, that, yeah, correct. And this one with this. So for each surface, we will need 3 edge. Okay, so if you look at this, we need another line between these 2 points, and oh, good. So another 2 points spline. So you can okay. So we will need to change them into reference lines, but you can leave it to the end. So after we create all the reference lines we need, all the splines we need, Okay, so that's it. That's all we need, and then we can select everything here. So I'll see if I can do this. So filter out reference line, dimension, and make them all reference line. Okay, so all good. So now we can start to create the surface. So create this form, and this one. Oh, hang on. No. We don't need surface because just like what I said before. So I'll show you why. Because if we have this surface and if we use divide surface, it's this one's fine. It actually aligns with this, I think, which is good. But let's see. Yes, it's okay, but it's very hard. So imagine, see, so you can see this line is not parallel to this edge, and I think I found this quite hard to solve. Maybe try this one, maybe try this. Yeah, you need to adjust each the angle of the grids to try to align. And maybe let's try this one. So I'll delete this one, delete this form. I'll see if I can create this one and see what happens if I use divided surface. Okay, so select this and divide surface. So okay, so now this time it's different again. So you will see this align with this edge instead of this. And then if I want to adjust the panels, so to maybe try something different, triangle. So you will see it's align the patterns align with this edge. So yeah, it's very hard. I'm not sure if you know an easy way to align. So instead of have this pattern align with this one, because I couldn't find any useful setting anywhere. So please let me know if you know how to do it. Okay, so today I'm going to show you. So what we can do with this, so we can actually imagine. So if imagine, so that's one of the one of this. Okay, so I just if we just create these frame ourselves, and then that's I think that is one more here. That is it. So we just need to adjust the width of this line, and then we can create these patterns. So smaller opening, bigger opening. Okay, so so now what we're going to do now is we're going to create an adaptive family with 3 adaptive points. Okay, and to create this a shape of triangular shape, and in that adaptive family we're going to nest another adaptive family to place place these what do we call them, all these frames. Okay, so now first let's create one of that frame. So it will be adaptive family, and we need 2 points. Make adaptive, create a spline, make it a reference line, and then we need a point, draw on face. We need a reference line, draw on world plane, set world plane, pick the world plane of this point, and then just draw a line. Okay, so actually I'm going to I wanted it to center to be centered to this reference line. So I'm going to just create a dimension to it. Okay, and then use this dimension. So edit witness line, pick this point again, and create this dimension, and click on equal. Oh, doesn't work. Interesting. Anyway, so let's try again. So set world plane. Okay, pick this world plane, select this line, create a dimension, select this dimension, edit witness line, pick this point, create equal. Still doesn't work. Anyway, interesting, but that's fine. don't give up. So let's create a dimension. So first I want to maybe okay, so actually last time I did this, it works, but yeah, sometimes it's a little bit tricky when trying to do this, but I know that there's a way you can do it without any issue. So we can just create another point. I actually place another point, set world plan, and pick the point, pick the world plan, so vertical, not this one, tab, and place it onto the point and click OK. So now we just need to offset this point from this point. So this is half of the width, the length of the profile we need. So we can just create a dimension. We call it maybe width half. Okay, so and instance or type, maybe instance. Okay, so okay, and then we just need another one dimension. Oh, sorry, world plan. Draw on world plan, and once again place it onto the point. Select the point, drag it to the other side, and this time with half negative instance as well. And okay, go to family types. Go here equals negative with half. Okay, so now if we select these 2 points, create a spline, and this will be the profile. Okay, so actually, let me try, because sometimes once we create a reference line, we won't be able to, still okay, that's good. So yeah, just copy CC and pick new new host. So now we can select these two profiles together with the path, create a form. So actually you don't really need to select this path. So it's no difference. Okay, so this is it. So this is the one of that frame. So then we need another, actually I want to uncheck the shared box. Okay, so because when we have this one as shared, so later on when we load everything into this one, so it will change. It will change all. You won't be able to have different width. Okay, so uncheck this shared box. So now let's create another. We need another adaptive family. So in this one, we need 3 points. Make adaptive and create a spline, spline, and a spline. And then make them reference line. So now what we need is we need to select one of the reference line, use divided path. And so if we, let's have a look at, so we will need one, so on this edge, so we need 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. So currently we have 4, so I just type in 5. So there will be 3 points on this reference line. So once again, tab, select, divided, and 5, tab, divide path, and 5. So now we have all the nodes. And then, and just in case I forgot, just uncheck the shared. Go back to this frame, load this into the family 3. Load this into the family 3, and I'll just place it here and here. Okay, so it rotates by 90 degrees, so that's fine. So I just wanted to have a try. So repeat, we're good. So now I'm going to H. So let's try, let's place another one. So this time, this direction, and repeat. Okay, good. H, and another reference. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Another component, and here to here, and repeat. This time it doesn't work. So actually, I'm going to show you why it doesn't work. So if I select all these divided path and there's an option here, so show node numbers. So if I click on that and then select this divided surface, you will see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. 3, 4, 5. So when we place from 2 to 2, the point 2 here on to point 2 here, Revit understands. So it will create 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And when here it's the same, so you'll see 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 4, 3. So when we place 4 and 4, and then Revit will automatically place 3, 2, 1 when we click on repeat. But here, so these two, because we placed from 2 to 4, okay, and then Revit don't understand what he needs to do, so what it needs to do. So when we place 2 to 4, and then click on repeat, and then we have this. That's fine. It's not very complicated, so we can just do it ourselves, right? And the last one here. Okay, so now if I type HR, so show everything here. So we have all the frame, but we still need to rotate it by 90 degrees. So this is okay. We can go into here because we place that profile onto a point on this reference line. This is this rotation angle. So I'm going to select both points and create a rotation angle. I'll just create a new parameter. Let's call it A, and I'll just use type parameter. Okay, so now load this back into family 3 and overwrite. Nothing happens. Select one of this repeater, and we can just type in 90. Click OK. So now that's it. Okay, so this is it. So of course you because adaptive we won't be able to join them. So you will see now we can't join. So we'll see we'll always see these lines in hidden line or in a view. But if you let's just load this. If I load this into family 1, I'll show you in family 1. So now we can oh, hang on. Maybe I don't think we need all these lines at all. Yeah, I just noticed that we don't really need these lines because we can just create. This is sorry about that. Sorry about the. I'll just delete part of these. Maybe just delete all because I don't think we. Oh, hang on. If I delete the reference line, I'll also delete the points on the. Let's Control Z. So instead of delete, so this happens sometimes. So just make sure. So when you delete the reference line, it will also delete the points. So use dissolve. When you use dissolve, you won't delete all the points. You only remove the points. So for example, these 2 reference lines, 3 reference line. If you click on delete, dissolve, so the points are still there. So now we can create a component. Okay, so we just need to place 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so another one, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and I'll just play 3 more. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so this is it. And also you will see if I just press the wheel on my mouse, you won't see those lines. And also if you go to graphic setting, graphic display option, and then you can uncheck the show edge too. So yeah, I think that's better. But the issue we have now is the edge. So you will see this edge, we probably don't want that. So we can fix it. So go edit. Okay, so we what we need to do is we need to create a half frame. Okay, so but before that, let's just add a parameter for visibility. So I want to keep this one. So let's call it middle frame. Okay, so in type and OK and OK. So now H. So now we need to create another. So actually, I'm going to drag this one to here and drag this one to here. So I wanted to know, because I don't want to pick the wrong points. Okay, so now I'll select these two points, create a spline, make it reference line. I'll create another spline and reference line, and select this reference line together with Control select this one, and maybe I'll select this path as well and create a form. Okay, so this will be the half frame. And so actually, let me just drag this point to the end. So now we will need another parameter, visibility parameter. So this time I'll call it edge frame. Type and OK and OK. So and now we can load this into family 3 and overwrite. So okay, so now we just need to, so for these middle one, so I'm going to create a new type. I'll just call it middle frame. Okay, and then I'll just go here, uncheck the edge and OK. So then we just need to select this the middle one and change them to middle frame. So that's all good. And these three, we need to create a new parameter, new type. I'll just call it edge frame and click OK and uncheck the middle and OK. And that's it. And actually, you will see these. We have these edge protrude the because of the angle. So we don't want to see them. So imagine that's the edge of the building, the mass, and we will see this. So what we can do quite easily is we can just offset this point back, so roughly here. So I think roughly half of the width of this frame. So okay, so and also yeah, these ones as well. So all of them. That's okay. So we can just go back into here. So what we need to do is we just need to select this point and oh, hang on, wrong one. This one. Yeah, good. And we just need offset this one. So change this to segment length, and then the distance between. So this segment length is the distance between this point and this point. So what we want to do is we just want to use the half width. Okay, so and same this one. So let's just offset. So first let's click on this one. So it will measure from this end. And then change this to segment length and link this to half width. So now if I load this back into family 3, and then you will see it's all back. Oh, hang on. This one's on the wrong side, but that should be fine. We can just check this one, flip, all good. And yeah, you might see there's a little gap, but I think that you probably you want to rotate this, but yeah, that's too much. I think that just let's ignore this. So now we can load this back into family 1, and you will see these. What's going on here? Why? I think something's not right. It says still one edge, but it's not showing here. I'm not sure why, but let's try. Okay, so let's try this one and load this back and see what happens. Might be the correct one. Yes, that's the that's the correct one, but this one's not correct. Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. Oh, actually, everything else is fine, but only this one. Not sure why. Maybe let's try to create another one. So create component. So 1, 2, 3. Still not doesn't work. Maybe try different. So 1. How about 1, 2, and 3? It works. It works. Okay, so it seems. I think it's not perfect, but hang on, the edge one. Maybe we should. Let me just. Sorry, let me just have a look. I want to have a look. I did one yesterday, so this is the one I did. Is the I think it's the same. So see the edge. It's not perfect, but I think. Let's just ignore that as well. Okay, so this is it, and still we need to adjust the. Yeah, we can. Don't worry. So select this one at the edit tab. There should be it's not linked, so that's fine. We need to select all these, and also maybe also these three, and we can here. So we have this WH. Just need to create a type, or maybe not type, instance parameter. So let's call it W instance, and OK, and load this back into family1, and overwrite. So now if you select this one, you will see this one, this width. So we can change the width of the frame. Okay, so which controls. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Seems one of the profiles not working. Sorry about that. So we just need to go back and figure out what's happening here. So if I just try to change this, so 200. Okay, so this one's not working. So actually, I think, yeah, select this point and see. It's not associated with the parameter. So you'll see it's still there. So just check this. This is because this one's negative. Is that right? Oh, yes. Oh, hang on. Why did I type in 500? Anyway, so link this to half width. Okay, so I think this time it should work. Load this back into family3 first, overwrite, and link this back to family1 and overwrite. So yeah, that's better. So now you can just select. So for example, I want to adjust this one to roughly match the size of this, maybe 300. Yeah, close enough. And then for these ones, I want to maybe match this. So maybe reduce the that's 250 something. Yeah, so this one can be 250 as well. And then we can continue play, or just quickly place. Okay, we can't do CS, sorry, component. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I think doesn't really matter which point is the first point, as long as you place all 3 points on the correct location, and that's it. So now so this is 2 this is 200, this is 200, maybe this one, let's try 150. Yeah, so these two, I'm not sure, 120. Close, maybe 135. And then this one, already 135. Maybe let's try 150. 150. Yeah, and then and we can try 100. These three we can try 50. So yeah, basically that's it. So it's not perfect because these edge, but this is one of the method. But I think oh hang on, yeah, if you want to have this perfect edge, I think you can just basically, instead of have this, you can just create a sweep, use these three, and so you won't have this corner, but I'll leave it to you. So this is just some idea, and also because it's fully parametric, so we can still drag this one, and the whole thing will change the height, and also you can change, I think we have the width as well. So for example, I just want to make it wider and just typing in the width, and then okay, so everything is still intact. And that's it for today. Please let me know if you have any questions, and you can also post your questions here. So if you're not sure how to find this shared document, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.